Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How's everyone doing today? I hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world. Today we're going to be having a look at the Netflix documentary, which is being directed by a lady called Liz Garbus. Megan has recently said in a Variety interview that it's their story and it's not necessarily how they were going to be telling it. So this is Liz Garbus has also shut down her Twitter, so she's went on to protected tweets since then. And yeah, so this was a suggested reading. You guys are interested in hearing a little bit about what's going on with Netflix, Liz Garbus, and the Markles. So I thought we'd look into that today. So before we begin, I'm running a competition. All you have to do from any reading in October to enter is to leave a pumpkin at the end of your comment. I'm giving away 3 copies of The Courtier's book by Valentine Lowe. YouTube isn't associated with this giveaway, and neither is Valentine Lowe or the publishers of the book. Just have to say that. I'm doing this all off my own bat. So it's going to get drawn on the 31st. All of the details and entries and everything like that is available in my community section. It's probably a few posts down by now, so have a scroll and have a look. So yeah, so that's just my way of saying thank you. It's free to enter as well. So yeah. Thank you very much for being here. Please share, subscribe, like, comment. Also, there's you can join our emotional support coven for extra content and emojis, live chats, inclusivity, and yeah, you'll be able to see what's involved with that. If you click the join button, you won't automatically join. It'll give you all the list of perks, so you can have a look at see what's in there. Thank you to all my emotional support coven members. Thank you so much. You do mean the world to us, all of you. Thank you for being here, and all my subscribers. So yeah, social media is down below in the box. I think that's all of the public service announcements I have to do. So let us get into Liz Garbus and Meghan Markle. So let's start off with Liz. Let's have a look. She's an Aries, so she's a fiery lady. Meghan's a Leo. She's a fiery lady. This could be quite interesting. Now, the director lady, she's done a lot of she's a New Yorker, and she's done a lot of documentaries on like hard-hitting things. She's very into social commentary. Apparently she's quite left-leaning. So let's have a look and see where we can get any information on how she is coping with the Megflix stuff. Let's have a look. Okay, so she is having to draw on the strength card. She is being resilient. She is having to get her head around this. This is probably something that's quite new to her. She's definitely having a new experience, because when the strength comes up as the position of how she's dealing with stuff, yeah, she's a lot stronger than people think. She's really bringing herself through this. It's probably difficult with the strength card there in the first instance, but let's have a look and see what's crossing her. People are being impatient. People are not listening to her craft. People are not letting her develop things that she wants to develop. We have got the Pentacles there, the 7 of Pentacles, and this is all about waiting and being patient. When it's crossing somebody, this patience is impatience. This is somebody who isn't maybe appreciative of what she has worked on, what she has done. So she's having to push back with the Strength card. What's known about the situation? There we go. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. These poor urchins that have been cut off. Maybe it does look like she has been a little bit markled with the distancing from Meghan's variety interview. There is this kind of we know that things aren't quite as they seem. We know that they are possibly on the outs, depending on this documentary series with Netflix. We know that there is like a lot of kind of like, there is cracks appearing, and then there is cracks appearing with this lady and them as well. So we know it's not necessarily going too well for them. Let's have a look and see what's underneath and what's driving this lady. Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles there, and it is in reverse. Somebody has been very ungenerous to her. Somebody wants to look very kind of affluent, and it's not necessarily how she wants it to portray it. Let's see what's leaving the situation and see if I can make a little bit more sense of that card there, because the cards tell a story. There's been serious control issues with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. There's been how things are said, how things are, money coming in, money going out. It can as well be things to do with time scales, deadlines, not being in control of the cash flow, not being in control. There's been some battles with people trying to be in too much control and trying to take away control and not being grounded with the money. And then there's this thing where there's somebody, there's this ungenerosity, and there's this almost like greedy kind of energy here. I think she's realized that maybe people are not as charitable and kind and warm as necessarily they are, and they like to make out to be, because there is a big issue around like money and skill and putting the work in and putting the effort in. There is a control issue there, and there is a negative view. She's thinking things are not. There we have the Empress in reverse. And the Lovers in reverse as well. Okay, so she really does feel like there's something about the kids. She doesn't view them well as a couple. She's definitely something about Meghan with this. Definitely, because we've got these female archetypes that are coming through. And remember, we're dealing with Meghan and Harry. And there was a split, there was unhappiness, there was unharmonious in the relationship between her and the Sussexes. We get the reverse Empress a lot, and she wants out, she wants done, she wants it finished. Something around the Queen's funeral changed things, because this for me is the death, and what she was worried about is the impact of something from the Queen's funeral. Maybe it's a change in public sentiment, or a Knight of Swords. She's pretty annoyed about stuff, and it's gonna come. Okay, right. Let me just go through these cards. With the Empress in reverse, we get this a lot when we're talking about Meghan. And this can be somebody who is, again, they're not very generous. They're quite cruel in what they say. They can be very unforgiving. They can be very unloving. They can be very cold, and yeah. So she's not having a good time with Meghan, and she's having quite a low opinion of it. It might be interesting to see that there might be some stuff around the children with regard in this docuseries, and that's interesting to me. There's a split there. She's not happy with the relationship with them, and she wants it finished. She wants it done. She's got the Ten of Swords there. She feels like she's been stabbed in the back. She feels like any goodwill's gone down the pan with the Two of Cups in reverse there. And then we have coming out of it, to me, it's like what she's wants, what she's concerned about. And to me, when I was reading about the Queen, and usually when I'm reading about if somebody's patterns come up, it can be, for me, it's different for different readers. Some readers it's the moon, some readers it's death. To me, it's the Four of Swords in reverse. And for the Knight of Swords there, she's quite prepared to go in swinging at the end of all of this, but she wants it done. She wants it finished. There's something about Meghan. That could be a film. There's something about Meghan. This is definitely something coming up with regards to Meghan and the documentary series that she's not comfortable with at all, with the director. So let's have a look and see what we can get about Meghan. Of course, this is for entertainment purposes only. Let me get my Meghan cards. Okay, so let's go. How is Meghan's relationship with Liz Gobus? Okay, so she sees it as an initial starting point as a new money-making venture. Interesting. So Liz Gobus has got pentacles in reverse all around her, and Meghan's definitely got this kind of like wanting to make some coin. The Hermit in reverse is bad advice. Okay, so they wanted to do this, they wanted to work with her, but they've had some bad advice, maybe about how to behave, or maybe about how to go on. This could be Harry in a negative light. He's a bit twitchy about things, maybe. But let's see. She's actually really on board with whatever is in the documentary. She was wanting it to set the record straight and let people hear her side of things. But since that Variety interview's come out, she's definitely there is a change in things. I think there was problems before the Variety interview came out, and there's definitely problems now. But she doesn't see how she is wrong in any way. She wanted to, what's driving her with a relationship here is she wanted to be in control. She's coming quite hot-headed. She's coming quite angry. She's setting her boundaries in a way that's instantly on the defensive and on the attack. So she's kind of using her status, using her power negatively in any negotiations and what she's doing with the director, Liz. Let's have a look. She's got the Four of Swords there. So she was unsure on which way to kind of go. She did feel a little bit entrapped with something to do with this. We also have the Four of Pentacles in reverse there. So this is more to do with there has been a battle of wills, it seems. She's been very trying to control the money, because we've got the Four of Pentacles in reverse there. But she feels like, I feel like Liz Gobus, she's got a stronger character as well, and she hasn't necessarily taken Meghan's kind of passive aggressive stuff. And it's put Meghan on the back foot, which has led to, there we've got the Two of Cups, and what we know is that there is a differing of opinion. There is a split in the offing. People are not happy with. She's probably going to further her distance herself from whatever's happened in the documentary coming up, and the Empress in reverse there is further showing that Liz Garbus really does get a full measure of her coming up. And there was the split there. This is what Liz is on her mind, and this is what's coming up for them. I would say it would be initiated by Meghan. What's on her mind? The Empress. Okay, so we've had this massive rebranding exercise by Meghan, haven't we? And the Empress has been coming up and up and up in her readings. They have mentioned that they want a third child. It was in Apple News a few weeks, like this week just gone. She has been saying that she wants to, you know, she's tried to come across in this Variety interview like the saint-like figure, and this is on her mind. It could well be do with children, but we have the Empress in reverse, so there's a conflict there, what she wants to look like and how somebody's actually found her behavior, what's surrounding her. Got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, so there's something to do with the royal family she's not happy about. There's something extra with the royal family she's not dealing well with. She's unsure about something. It has put her on the back burner. Okay, so let's see what's definitely feeling pressure from the royal family regarding this documentary. Okay, and we have the King of Swords coming in there. So she's thinking about maybe lawyering up with somebody, an entertainment lawyer, somebody to put her point across. This could be like what she's thinking of. It's not what necessarily what she'll actually do for some reason. The King of Swords, of course, in reverse is somebody who's not got your best intentions in heart at heart. They're very quick with their knowledge. They can be somebody legal. Sometimes they're a little bit underhand. Yeah, so let's have a look. And the Seven of Swords, some sneakery. They are not necessarily going to be happy with, I feel, the documentary. I do feel like there is, with the Seven of Swords there and the Knight of Swords, that Liz Garbus is going to come out, and she's going to come out swinging eventually once it's released. Maybe she's going to be quite annoyed, quite angry by it, but there is going to be some sleight of hand. There is going to be some opposition, probably bots, probably pieces in interviews, puff pieces in papers that will come out against, because it's not actually showing that they were going to kind of like rise up and like say something against her, but she is coming out kind of like from an angry place. With the Empress in reverse and Two of Cups in reverse there, it does show a split, and yeah, she wants to get away from them, while Meghan's thinking, I want to rebrand. Of course she's thinking that. So yes, we have trouble. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you want to add anything, if you think you've got something I missed, if you want some different interpretation of the cards that you can see, let me know what you think of the reading. Thank you very much for being here, and I shall see you guys in the next one. Bye everyone.